to Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Dujane Bland. And today we're talking NFC South, and we're talking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who went 7-9 this past year, and they spent a lot of money last year, didn't they? I mean, they looked really good and looked like that money spending was gonna pay off, and they went on a 5-game losing streak, killing their chances of making the playoffs. Why? Most in part to the fact that their defense was allowing quarterbacks to throw for 300 yards on many occasions. 29th ranked defense, most due to pass defense and the lack of a consistent pass rush. So where are they going to look in this year's draft? They have to look at the cornerback and safety position. They lose E.J. Biggers to Washington. You have an aging Rondé Barber. They're definitely going to need some young guys in that secondary that are going to be able to help them and secure that back half of that defense. Safety is huge. A lot of people are looking for safeties, but this team needs a guy who can stop these guys from getting deep and get behind the defense and making big plays and big plays for touchdowns. On the other half of that side of that coin, on the defense, they definitely have to address getting some kind of a pass rush. They have one guy, Gerald, does okay job. He's very inconsistent, but he gets the job done, but they need someone else to complement him in that area if they want to have a consistent pass rush and to be able to get teams off and keep teams in a second, third, and long situation to really help this defense and enable them to be able to blitz and put the pressure on the offense to have to make the plays. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting season, but they're definitely going to have to address the defensive side of the ball if they want to be able to compete in this NFC South. Now we're going to move on to the 7-9 New Orleans Saints. Yes, Bounty Gate. Killed them. I mean, literally just decimated them. I mean, you knew that season was going to be horrible when the Washington Redskins with a rookie quarterback come in and light up the scoreboard. Yes, light up the scoreboard for 40 points. Guess what? That's where they need to focus heavily on the defensive side of the ball. Now, there is some word that they're going to switch, like a lot of teams, from the 4-3 to a 3-4 defense. Could be costly, buddy. Looking for a huge rebuild. They don't have 3-4 linebackers. Sorry. You have a guy in Jonathan Vilma who's about 2 or 3 steps away from the nursing home. Who else are we talking on that defense that can really play that style of defense? Nobody. They need cornerbacks, guys who can not really have to lock and shut down, but play a zone, play the skill well, make the tackles, and be able to bat balls down. You don't have to have A1 guys. You have to have guys that can work cohesively together as a unit to execute a game plan and be skillful at it. And we saw when Greg Williams was the defensive coordinator, and I know people are laughing because of the, alleged bounty stuff that he had going on, but the second half of that defense was pretty stout. They did not have big names back there, but they had guys who worked well together and made plays in that secondary. And they're definitely going to need that. They definitely need linebackers to be able to stop the run, to be able to put pressure and create these third and long situations by only allowing short gains on running downs. And they have to get some kind of pass rush. All around, that defense needs to be worked on and worked on hard. Drew Brees can not be expected to go into every game throwing the ball profusely and scoring mega points in hopes that we just outscore everybody. Not going to happen. And it showed up in the first half of that season. Now, granted, they did not have a consistent head coach. I know that Sean Payton is coming back and he will have this team ready to go, but proves all around the league, if you don't have a defense, it doesn't matter what you do on offense. Eventually, in time, you will not be able to outscore an opponent that has a quality defense that can shut down your offense. But we'll see. We know with Sean Payton and Drew Brees, anything is possible. Well, that's the end of our show. We appreciate you tuning in again. And as always, leave your comments at the bottom of our show. We'll keep the dialogue going. Those of you who have, we appreciate it. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear on this show, please shoot us an email to straightshootingst@gmail.com. Please do that. We're not getting enough. We're not hearing enough from you. So let's have it pouring in. We would greatly appreciate it. And it'd make for a better show. Get you involved. Thanks for watching. This is Straight Shooting Sports Talk.